good afternoon, well, or good day. And I wanted to hop on here and make a short little video about uh, basically the topic is how toxic is your body? And if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Josie Hanson. I'm a registered nurse. I'm also a yoga professional, and I help people detoxify and find nutritional balance and deal with the symptoms and challenges of menopause. So welcome. The reason I wanted to talk about how toxic is your body is because I'd like to just pose a few questions to you about so that you can discover your current toxicity level through a short series of questions that I have for you. So just a little introduction though, but for centuries, people, they have known about the life-altering healing power of detoxifying, as well as to cleanse the body. Our bodies, they are just so brilliantly designed. And they have this natural system for excreting toxins through various systems, sweat and urination and elimination through the bowels, breathing through our lungs. And so those are just a few of the examples of the way that the body processes and eliminates toxins. However, we can get kind of backed up, and we might not even really realize that that's what's happening, because sometimes we don't always live in alignment with different kinds of health practices. And also we are very bombarded in our environment and exposed to various kinds of toxins through just air pollution and water pollution and different chemicals that are in our environment. So I also want to make this caveat and this disclaimer that if you are currently suffering from a chronic illness or disease, please consult your primary physician or your doctor before you undertake any kind of a detox or a cleanse, okay? So here's my questions. Of course, yes, I have my notes because otherwise I lose track. Okay. So also, we know that it can be really hard to decode some of the messages and the signaling that our bodies offer us and tell us what's going on. So it's kind of hard to figure out, is our body actually asking us to do a little detox or to do a little cleanse? So the questions that I'm going to ask you are just a simple yes or no answer. And then tabulate how many yeses you checked or how many no's you checked as I proceed through the questions. Simple enough? Sounds good? Okay, here we go. Do you experience regular fatigue and or insomnia? Do you regularly struggle to focus or experience that brain fog? Do you constantly crave sweets or sweet foods? Do you experience regular constipation and or loose stools? Do you experience bloating and or excessive flatulence, otherwise known as gas? Do you experience daily mood swings like, oh, I'm happy. Oh, wait, no, I'm so angry. Do you kind of have these mood swings? Are you experiencing reduced sex drive? Have you recently been on a course or a round of antibiotics? Do you experience persistent headaches? Do you regularly eat processed, fried, or fast food? It's okay. You can be honest. We're all guilty maybe from time to time, but it's the regularity piece that actually kind of matters. Okay, so Now that you've done the little quiz, you can play it back if you need to, if you missed any of the questions, okay? Add up your tally. So here's the results. If your score is 9 or 10, it's highly likely that you should consider participating in a cleanse. Again, you know, our bodies are amazing, intelligent ecosystem. And right now, your body is really trying to give you some signaling. It's trying to tell you something. And you're actually currently potentially experiencing an extreme number of unpleasant symptoms. And the side effect is that your body is trying to tell you, hey, might be time for cleanse. Okay. And the good news is that things can actually get better. You can begin to experience different kinds of energy and health when you take the right steps. And so that's where, if you want to take those right steps, the end of October, there's going to be a short 5-day whole foods cleanse that you might want to consider joining. So stay tuned for more information on that. Moving forward, if your score is between 7 and 8, that's, you know, yeah, you should still consider participating in a cleanse. We really don't know the power. We don't truly have the power to really affect how we feel through the decisions that we make. You're currently experiencing many unpleasant symptoms, okay? And the side effects of is that your body is still trying to tell you, hey, it's giving you a cry out for some help, a cry out for some cleanse, because you're a little bit backed up. And again, things can get better. Consider joining the Whole Foods short 5-day Whole Foods cleanse. And then if your score happens to be 5 or 6, should you participate? Yeah, life is really just too short. It's too short to go through it feeling kind of mediocre, kind of average, kind of meh, right? So you may be experiencing some of the unpleasant symptoms that I mentioned, and it's likely that your overall enjoyment of life is not exactly what it could be. Okay, we're here to thrive, not just survive. Okay, so again, consider being a part of the short 5-day Whole Foods cleanse. Make it a part of your action plan for the end of October. Yes, it's going to be through Halloween, right? So it can help provide you the support so you can, you know, stay away from all of those Halloween treats and sweets and things that you might have for the trick-or-treaters, but that doesn't mean that you need to eat them. Guilty? Yeah, okay, I'll own it. Okay, so so that's something that I'd like to invite you to consider being a part of. Okay, moving forward, 3 to 4, if that was your score. Okay, let's get serious about life being as amazing as it possibly can be every day. It's just 5 days. Consider just adding it. Just, you know, you're already feeling pretty good, so why not join us? And then score of 2, you're feeling really good, but you know that you could still feel even better. Does that sound about right for you? If you scored a 2 and you don't really seem to have in it or show any signs for a desperate sort of reboot, there's still room for improvement though. Okay. And it's kind of fun. There's also a quote that I'd like to share. Do the difficult things when they are easy, right? So doing a cleanse now makes it mean that perhaps you won't have to address some of the more difficult things later. And if your score is a 1, congratulations. Okay. You're not really currently on that high priority list of doing a cleanse. However, it could be kind of fun anyway, just to add some different, perhaps skill sets or some different recipes or different tools into your toolbox that you already have to help you feel optimal. And then if your score is 0, I'm talking to you, superstar, right? You've been doing a lot of things right so far, and your body is not crying out for any attention in those common ways that I just described. So great work. Thumbs up, maybe 2 thumbs up for you. And if you're feeling great and your energy is wonderful, why not take it to the next level? Give your body just that little bit of a reboot to set you up for going into fall and winter and kind of into that high flu season so that you are feeling the best. Just to recap, no matter what you scored, the good news is that you're in the right place. We're going to be, I'm going to be providing you with some information and some links to the fall detox. Actually, I'm going to invite you to sign up for the wait list if you're watching this the end of September. Okay. But you can always head on over to Yoga with Josie to find out more. Okay. I'm going to put that link in the video below. So during the 5-day short 5-day Whole Foods detox, you're going to discover just how great you can feel. You're going to, your internal ecosystem will have a little reset, have a little reboot, if you will. And it's whole foods, right? It's nothing crazy. It's not, one food for 5 days, and at the end of it, you're more angry than when you started, right? This is going to be something a little bit different, completely safe, completely whole foods. And there's going to be a little coaching beforehand, a little coaching afterwards. So I hope you consider joining us for the short 5-day Whole Foods detox, October 28th through November 1st. And thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Bye. Let's see. Leave meeting.